Hello, everybody. Let's see if we can get some people in here. Florida Hillbilly, Jen T, Taylin. Hi, I'm doing good. How you doing there, Florida? Oh, just now getting back to my hometown. Trying to get things unloaded out of the truck, and I figured I better stop and cool off for a little bit. It got a little bit hot out there. Yeah, we are definitely going to try to get together with some people around here and get some audits done while I'm in. Wife said I got to spend some time with her, but I do that every day, so she gets too much of me already. I think I'm really just giving her a break, if you don't know the truth about it. But yeah, we're going to try to get some stuff done while I'm in. Like I said, I got one little thing I plan on doing, something a little bit different. I was telling y'all that I had an acquaintance who was running for constable. So we're talking about getting together and doing a interviewing him. So that's going to be kind of interesting, get that posted. Plus, we're going to go out and do some audits here around Hornwall, Tennessee, and then up into Columbia. Try to get a couple over in Hickman County, Centerville, Tennessee. So these places are now. Columbia might have had people hit it, but the rest of them they have no idea. And this is probably going to get pretty damn interesting. I'm pretty sure about that, because they have a lot of times what I've found out around places like this is nobody really knows a whole lot about the outside world. Now sometimes, of course, cops are real bad about acting stupid, dumbing down, and seeing if we know our rights or not. So, that's one thing we all got to watch, because, I've actually wanted to do some where I go do an audit somewhere and dumb down, act like I really don't know what rights I have, but, that I just thought it'd be fun to come out here and film and whatever, and then go back to the same place like 2 weeks later and, enforce my rights and just see what the response would be. Because I have a feeling that when they see the difference of knowing your rights when you don't know your rights, they're going to push you as far as they can push you until you prove to them that I'm allowed to do this. I'm going to do this. You're not going to stop me. And if you try to stop me, all you're going to do is wind up with your ass in federal court, and it's going to be on you, not your boss. I do want to kind of show that, because this is the kind of thing that we're facing. Hi, China Lynn. I got lots of ideas. Unfortunately, with being a truck driver, I got ideas and a lot of other things, but time, and being able to get to places. So, I am definitely trying. This whole thing to me, I wish I had 1,000 people every time I done a live feed or anything, just like all of us do. We want to know that what we're doing is actually reaching people. But, I honestly feel myself, my personal feelings is, if I'm reaching 10 people, I'm happy. If I'm reaching 10 people and one of them might learn a little something, or one of them might decide that, I need to, I might want to try this, then I've done a lot, and a lot more than I could do by worrying about how many subs I have. I mean, no, I like subs, but I love all my subs. There ain't no doubt about that. So that's the way we've got to look at it. We've got too many out there. This nitpicking, the belly aching, and this one said this one said that. We ain't got room for that. We don't have the room. We don't have the effort. I mean, we spend one live feed talking about all this crap. We are wasting that time. You might as well just shut your computer off for that week and worry about next week. If I don't get along with you, that's fine. Nobody here has to like me. I'm not here to be liked. If I am, that's great. If I make friends, that's a wonderful thing. But that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for our rights. I'm here for my kids' rights, my grandkids. And the only way we're going to do that is if we quit worrying about each other. Florida Hillbilly, you got your way of doing it. China Lynn, you got your way of doing it. By the way, I loved your audit the other day. Denise, well, no, it was Denise's. Yeah, Denise, she ain't in here yet. But no, I loved her audit the other day. That was so top notch, definite. But yeah, we just definitely got to get over the childish bullshit. Quit worrying of who likes who don't like who's pissed off at who. I don't care. I really don't. I hope that people are coming to see my live feeds and such because that they want to see me doing something in a positive way, not because they're just wanting to be friends. That's a great thing. I love friends. I'll say that over and over, but it's not the important thing. It's not all that matters. And, I've seen people who I love to watch their audits. They start this and, personally, they push me away. I mean, I'll be honest with you. It pushes me away because I don't go in their chat or their live stream to hear this. I go in to hear about us as one team. Anyways, that's my gripe for the day. But anyways, yeah, I'm finally in Tennessee, so yes, I am going to be working on getting out. I do have a couple of email addresses from around here that of auditors that I need to get a hold of. I think they're mostly like around Nashville. 515050, I do believe is fairly close to here. See if I can get a hold of her and get a hold of a couple and try to get together and see what we can come up with, what we can do, and try to get at least one good audit in, and try to do some good. Anybody have any questions? I think he is, Juju is over towards Memphis, I believe. I would love to work with him. For a young guy, he's definitely got a set of Brasconians for sure. He lets them hang out. He don't play. When he done I think it was him that done Kentucky, and It got damn close to getting arrested. And, you know, he really didn't back down. I mean, you know, hey, Russell. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, I wish I could get over towards the west side of the Tennessee and over there around Memphis and see, you know, if Miss Constitutional wants one to get, you know, get there to go do an audit or two. He or she back me up, or I back her up, whichever she'd prefer to do. And you know, it's definitely going to be, you know, I mean, I'm nervous. I ain't gonna lie. I have bit the bullet so far, and all of the, you know, audits I've tried to do, every one of them went just as smooth as silk. You know, and I still, let's say, a little bit of a knot, and, you know, kind of screwed up a little bit just out from nerves. But, you know, I'm trying to get that under control. Hopefully, a couple of the easy ones will help me for the harder ones, but you never know till you're out there. And I'm also planning on First and Second Amendment audits, which unfortunately keeps me out of the post office, the court grounds. I do open carry, and I'm licensed, so I mean I'm good there. But my things is to see how American Mister or Michigan Mister. Sorry about that. How you doing? Hey, Boomer. I'm doing good, and you? Whoa, I got 6. I've never had that many at one time. Wow. Independent. Oh, yeah, it's you know, so yeah, I've got to calm myself down a little bit. Maybe a little bit less coffee in the morning might help. You know, and slow down. Hey, Blue Ghost Media, how you doing? Whoa, 7. Again, I've never had this many in one time. I usually do good if I get 3 at one time. I'm glad to see everybody here. That means a lot to me. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully next time y'all see anything posted by me, it'll be some new content. And you know, like I said, I'm trying to get this guy. He's never done an audit. He didn't even know they existed until I was talking to him about it. He is running for constable in this area, and he is wanting to try it with his son, who is 13. So, you know, it's going to be. I appreciate it, Boomer. I really do. I'm you know, I'm trying to get out. And I know, hey, the stuff I put on social, you know, but I'm not going to go out there and cause a fight for entertainment, because you know what? That is against what we're doing. You know, if we can't prove that we can go out here without causing problems and take pictures or record video, then we're going to lose. And that's, I mean, it's as simple as you're going to get it. There's no other way to put it. I'm not in it to cause problems, and ain't going to. If I can, you know, my favorite saying, I know some of you've heard me say this several times, de-escalate so you can educate. If you can. If you can't, then hold your ground as long as you can. And that's all we have. If we can de-escalate and train people and teach them, we're doing great. Again, my main thing is me calming down. you know, because I do have a tendency to get a little riled up sometimes. And, you know, I don't usually get myself in trouble, but, you know, I really don't want to get myself in trouble. Hey, stream in silence. I really don't want to get myself in trouble, you know, doing this. This is important to me. And again, like I said, it's not about numbers. I love the numbers. Don't really care about getting monetized. I mean, if it happens, I put a link up on my description. If someone wants to donate to me, that's great. If they don't, that's fine too. I make good money. Unfortunately, I make good money. The reason I can't afford to be out here and put a whole lot of content up. So I want to try, when I put content up, put quality content, and to try to balance the scales a little bit. Let's just put it like that. Anybody got any more questions? Whoa, I'm up to 9. Hey, that's okay, Blue Ghost. You know, we have to back each other up. Unfortunately, you know, I do a lot of my watching while I'm driving. Well, not actually watching, but listening. Anytime I make a comment, it's done on voice to text, and my phone can be retarded sometimes and takes forever to actually put a text in there. You know, it just do one word at a time, and it's slower than shit. Most time, by the time it gets the text in, that conversation's done over, we're into something else. But you know, so I do watch a lot while I'm driving or listen to it, glance at it every once in a while, very safely, I will say. Mike Jones, how you doing? Um, and you know, I really try to you know, get in on the live feeds, especially when we're on audits, because we don't know what's going to happen. And you know, I do want to pick me up a burner phone. I'm doing good. Just getting on here, letting everybody know I'm alive still. Ain't been on in a while. Mrs. Constitutional, how are you doing? Let everybody know that I am in Tennessee, in Lewis County, Cornwall. And I you know, do have some plans to get out and make a little have a little fun while I'm here. Make a little bit of content. But wow, I just had a brain fart. Forgot what I was saying. Whoa. Anyways, about breaking my brains out just getting clothes and everything out of the truck and into the motel. That gummity got hot. I come in here, I told the wife, well, honey, we got all we're going to get until later. This is too daggum hot. I ain't doing it. We'll get it when it cools off a little bit. You know, I got nothing against cops. Like I said, I mean, the one I'm planning on taking, a buddy of mine, plan on taking him out while I'm in his first audit. He really didn't even know audits existed, and if you know, I explained to him what it was about, why we were doing it, and he's like, you know, he's talking, you know, something he wants to try, wanting to take his 13-year-old son also, and you know, he's running for constable. you know. So this, you know, it's a good thing. It's, when you have some, when we can have someone like that out there actually doing audits, then, you know, it's real easy for him to let the cops know that, you know, they really can't mess with him because, number one, he's a constable. In Tennessee, a constable is statewide post. Even though you're voted in your district, it's a statewide post. So that means that no matter where he's at, he's still an officer, no matter what he's doing. So unless he's actually doing something illegal, they better back the hell off. Definitely something I think would help us to have people like that out there, in my opinion. Whoa, I hit 10. Oh my goodness. I feel like Mr. Popularity. These damn new cigarettes ain't worth a shit. They won't stay lit. Yeah. Oh, shut up. I don't want to talk to you. I will tell you what, I will go away. Turn my volume down on that, and I can fix that problem right there. Yeah, I know. I'm a truck driver, so I'm used to holding my cigarette in my mouth. I got my hands busy shifting and holding the steering wheel and, and everything else. So, yeah, my cigarette does a lot of bobbing. Yeah, well, like I said, I'm gonna try one. This is a good guy. I served with him when I was with Homeland Defense and Tennessee State Guard also. And so I know I've known him for a long time. I've known him since he was a teenager. Yes, y'all please hit the like button. I would appreciate that. If you like me, that is. We're I'm trying to any ideas anybody has. My idea right now is I'm going to hit the city halls, post office, courthouses, and I got 6 likes. Cool. We're got me a new camera in today. Bought me up. Here's one of my rigs. And I got me a Sony Handycam. So, yeah, I got that. I'm looking forward to the damn cop that wants to come up and shine his light in my eyes. I don't think he's going to like it so well. And hey, I'm just doing a constitutionally protected activity. If I have to use my light because he's shining his in my face or my camera, so be it. I'm not doing it on him. It's what I got to do to see a picture. Thank you. Well, I've got that. I've got like 4 video cameras, the GoPros. I got the 4 sessions and a 3 Hero, and the chest harness, and got my monopod. I got one of my 4 session mounted on it, so that way I've got this camera, my phone, and the sessions all in one spot. So I can keep a good eye on everything that way. If one quits, I've got 2 backups already working. Actually, right across the housing authority is right here across the road from this motel I'm in. I very well, might be going over there too. And there I'll leave my sidearm here and go on and do some inside stuff. That should really piss them off. That should get some attention anyways. It's hey, it's public area, so yeah, I am cross country. I drive we do most of our driving is Omaha, Nebraska, and to the East Coast, back to Omaha, Nebraska. That's a normal weekly run. Hey, these cigarettes I smoke are ultralight. They barely make any damn smoke. But yeah, we do. I get about between 3,000 and 4,000 miles every week, and to do that, you don't get much time to do other things such as doing audits and stuff. So that's why the first audits I did was a few of them at the rest areas, and they all went smooth. And honestly, I hope I got the most boring audits on YouTube. I honestly do. I hope to be able to prove that, you know what, these damn fools are learning something. Of course, they may figure my old ass, what fun would it be to arrest me? But Joshua Haynes, how you doing? I'm gonna do what I can do. That's all I'm able to do, and see what happens. Yeah, hey, boring audit's a good thing. I mean, I said at one of my audits, I told someone I was talking to, I said, we're hoping to, be coming out and just advertising for wherever we're at. If it's the sheriff's department or if it's the, the armory or whatever it is. I mean, I've had dealings with the military twice and still haven't had any confrontation about it. I had one guy come out and talk to me, and I talked to him like I would have, I'd known him for 20 years. So yeah, but if we can do that, by showing them that we don't, cop watching to me is different than doing audits, in my opinion. When you're cop watching, you need to, a lot of them, their way of doing it is to balls up to them and pretty much try to push them into reacting to a bad situation. And to me, doing the First Amendment audits, in my opinion, and the way I handle myself, if I can be calm with it, I will be. Yeah, I'm thinking about if I see any opportunities to do cop watching, I will. I got no problem with that. Time I by the time I get everything ready and come out and stuff like that, I've got the radio, police band radio, so that helps. I mainly like it because if I'm doing an audit, I can hear when they're coming out, when they've been called and whatever. So yeah, I'm definitely going to keep that running. The whole thing to me is just making a difference. I want to make a difference. And try to adjust your focus. How are you doing? Good to see everybody here. Each and every one of y'all mean a lot to me. I've got You know, to me, it's not about numbers, but it's about people appreciating what I do. You know, what little I'm able to do. Uh, you know, I do get in there and try. Uh, you know, I get in there and try to, whenever I get a chance to do an audit. Sometimes it's just to walk through a rest area. But if I find somebody working there, I usually have a tendency to be able to draw people into a conversation, even though I have no idea who they are. Exactly. Exactly. The more cameras we get out there, the better it is. And you know, um, if we don't do nothing, we're gonna have no rights. Another one of the things I like telling people is, to me, doing the First Amendment audits will it it, it is to stand up for our rights, to exercise our rights, but in the process of doing that, it's also a way for us to do it in a benign fashion. A camera is not physically going to harm nobody. You know, okay, it might melt a few snowflakes, but other than melting snowflakes, it's not going to hurt nobody. So you know, that's why I do it. That's exactly why I do it. I mean, I'm safe handling firearms. 3.5 years, Department of Corrections, the correctional officer, worked armed many times, and you know, never had an issue, never had a problem. And you know, yeah, I need to quit looking at the damn messages, don't I? Yeah, but anyways, I'm safe with a weapon, no problems there. But you know, just a mechanical failure. Uh, you know, accidents happen. You know, you get a holster, you know, breaks while you're wearing it, falls. It can happen. A firearm can go off. Now, unless I beat someone over the head with my damn camera, it is not going to harm them. No possible way. So that's why I look at it as a benign way of enforcing my rights. And you know, like I said, snowflakes, yeah, they kind of, you know, it kind of does kind of cause them to melt, but you know, so be it. Shit happens. You know, it's like I told someone the other day. I think it's Black Label's feed. I worked in the Department of Correction 3.5 years, and I can honestly say with pride, not one time did I ever go against someone's rights. But I can say I have refused direct orders because they went against their rights, and they tried to fire me for it. Didn't work, because I let them know real quick, if you want to fire me for it, it's okay, but be ready for the lawsuit, because it ain't gonna be me suing them. It's gonna be the inmate, because I will let the inmate know why I got fired, because I stood up for them, and believe me, they would have done their job. They would have done what they do. And I ended up actually quitting because of too much bullshit. The people I worked with was idiots. It seemed like the higher in rank they got, the dumber they got. Oh, wait, actually, that kind of sounds like law enforcement, don't it? And they come out of the, it's like if you want to be a high-ranking officer, well, have a mental handicap and you'll be right on top. Oh. But any more questions? Hey, we talk about anything y'all want to talk about. I'm an open book. Yeah, they do let it go to their head. Well, one story from when I worked at the prison that always got me is we had a captain who, I come into work. I had a black T-shirt on under my uniform, and he's telling me you can't wear a black T-shirt. You can only wear white or gray. And I told him, I said, no, you can wear a black T-shirt. And I mean, we went back and forth with this to the point he had me in operations. And I'm sitting there telling him, and I spouted off the exact policy that said, what clothing you could wear. And he looked over at a corporal and, asked him about it. The corporal had no idea. And I sat there and went in there and grabbed the Tennessee Department of Corrections manual and opened it to the page in front of him and handed it to him. And he read it, closed up, handed it back to me. He said, shut up, he's right. So, I mean, here I was, just a CO1, just a, low man on totem pole. And here's the captain. I'm like, dudes, have a little bit of sense. If you're going to enforce policy, know policy. Just like the cops, if you're going to enforce law, know the law, not part of it. That's where we're having problems right now, because they know part of the law. And usually one little part of what they're saying will be true. But unfortunately, not all of it. And yeah, medical marijuana, I will be honest. I would love the idea because you see the bags under my eyes. I got insomnia awful. And when we, my problem is in my line of work, because we are federally regulated, until the federal government, if every state legalizes marijuana, until the federal government legalizes it also, I'm still out. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I've never been a toker. Just never really was that, into it. Wasn't something I was willing to take a chance on going to jail to, go buy it. So, never was a big deal with me. But I can say, I can smoke a bowl of, good stuff, and I'm good for the night. I'll sleep like a damn rock. Smooth, huh? Oh, Lord. I'll tell you, it's some kind of hot. This was a screwy damn year. I'm telling you. Hey, Jen, I understand. I know how the screaming kids. I was a single parent. And my youngest one was 6 months old when their mama decided she didn't want to be no mama. And I told her, just don't look back. You know, if you don't want to be a mama, you don't want to be around. Just keep walking. And I raised 3 of them from that day on. I've always said, you know, man's got to do what he thinks is right. And hey, it's okay. Hey, I'm all for the First Amendment. Y'all got the right to say what you want to say. I got no problem with it. As long as we ain't threatening each other or, you know, starting a bunch of drama. That's the only thing I don't, you know, that I won't tolerate, won't have. I'm just not going to do it. Life is too short to worry about crap. We're in here to enjoy ourselves. We're in here to pass information. You know, pick each other's brains, if that's what you want to call it. We're not in here to start a bunch of shit. And anybody that is, well, I mean, they're plenty welcome to come online, but, you know, just don't start shit on my chats. That's all I ask. Oh, the police are armed way too much. Way too much. Now, I do understand them having access to weapons for deals like that damn Hollywood bank robbery and stuff like that. I understand that. I understand them having a AK-47 in their car. I don't actually understand fully automatic. I'm sorry. You know, they're not shooting at that many people. And quite frankly, most of them aren't carrying enough damn ammo to need fully automatic. All they're going to do is go out there and run out of damn ammunition. And then what are they going to do? Throw the damn gun at them? This ain't a Western. That won't work. Hey, y'all smoke too much. It's a truck driver curse. It really is. Hey, Boomer. Well, quite frankly, with the week I've had, if it wasn't for work, I'd be smoking something else. Like I said, I could use a good bowl right now, but I like my damn job, so I can't do it. What gets me, and I'm sure I'm not the only one, you know, is when you're driving. Uh, when you're driving and you got your cigarette sitting there within your reach, and you know you open a pack up, and it don't seem like 20 minutes or maybe an hour, and you know you look over there, go get a cigarette, and it's empty, and you don't even remember smoking them. Oh yeah, Jen, I'll deal with some pizza now. Matter of fact, me and the better half was talking about that earlier. Oh, we went the other day and ordered a pizza, and I'm telling you, it was the best. And it was from Pizza Hut. One of the best damn pizzas I've ever had. We had double bacon, double pepperoni, double beef, and double sausage. and double pineapple and banana peppers and mushrooms. Now that sounds like a lot of stuff on pizza, and it was, but oh my God, was it good? We got that. That was one pizza. There wasn't a bite that was wasted. I mean, it was good. And it's like I told her, I said, every damn bite tastes different. I used to work at Pizza Hut for a while. I had to quit driving because I got another divorce. I'm on my fifth marriage, and this one says that I can't run her off. So, hopefully I get to stop at 5, unless she kills me. And I worked at Pizza Hut. No, I made some awesome pizzas when I was there. I had people coming in asking for me to make their pizza because they're like, ain't no one knows what he puts on it. It made me popular. I like being popular when it was come to that because it kept me in a job. Hey, Odin, how you doing? Now, I've got me a couple of moderators set up. I need to set me up a few more. I don't, like I said, I mean, with me, I don't care about trolls. They don't bother me. They're welcome to come in. They got to write what they think too, as long as they ain't getting threatening people, threatening harm on people and whatever. When it looks like they're going that way, yeah, that's the end of it. We don't have to wait till they get to the point they've said they're going to do something. Being degrading, I'm not going to tolerate that. And a lot of people sit there, like I said, pretty much I don't care what they say. But there's some things that if they wouldn't say it in my damn living room, they don't need to say it in my chat. It's that simple. You like trolls on your pizza? I don't know. Some of the trolls I've seen out there seem to be pretty shitty. I don't know if you want to do that or not. We're having troll pizza.
Oh, we're not. I think that'd be worse than anchovies.
That probably would be worse than anchovies. Well, I pretty much would say everything in my living room too, or yours. Obviously, that's just the way I am. I'm an old provert, and my thought process usually gets skipped over, and it just goes from that first inkling of an idea straight to the mouth, and it's pretty it's pretty bad. I mean, I've said things piss bikers off. Oh, I hate to admit this, but you know what? Believe it or not, I was actually ran out of a biker's wedding one time. And no, I wasn't trying to screw the bride or the groom. I think they said something about I was getting a little bit out of hand. I'm not sure. I could have just took that the wrong way. Well, I am trying. I have been looking for me an app that I can do the cross streams and whatever. Be able to play the audits and stuff on my live stream. I've tried a couple. I don't know, a couple you probably seen me on them before. They did not work out so well at all. So yeah, uh, I've got to check on that, see if I can find something that I can where I can do that like I want to. And I don't know. Yeah, I know some have do the live streams with the doing the videos in it, whatever. And I mean, if anybody has any information on something like that, without having to spend a shitload of money, because uh, unfortunately I've spent most of my money in cameras. So my wife, she hasn't cut me off yet, but I'm not waiting until she does, because she might cut me off completely. I don't want that. I may be old, but I ain't dead yet. You now? Let me see if I can look that up. I hope y'all can still see me. Come on, you can do this. Okay. And I tried to Google Hangouts. Didn't have much luck with that. And a lot of it might have been the signal I had. So I might try it while I'm in the room here, because have I been streaming on anybody, or has it been running fairly steady? Any complaints? So obviously it's been streaming pretty good. All right, cool. All right, let me see. You now live stream, video chat. Okay. iOS, there you go. All right. I keep coming back so I don't lose my live feed here. All right, I've got that loading, so we'll try it and see how it does. I don't, like I said, I mean, I don't care to pay a little bit. I don't mind one-time fee things. I don't like this where you got to pay every month, or whatever. If I got to the point that I was monetized, it would be different. Then I could do that. It wouldn't hurt coming out, all at one time, just out of my pocket. All right, well, good. I mean, they've actually got a decent signal here. That's kind of surprising, considering I'm at the farthest end away from the office. So usually when you end up down here, in most motels, you don't get crap. Yeah, and two, I don't mind if it's if it's got like a 30-day trial, and at the end of 30 days you decide whether you want it or not. That's great. I don't mind that, especially if it's a one-time fee. But the whole expecting you're going to pay for it right at the get-go, and hell, you don't even know if it's going to work good on your equipment or not, and that sucks. Oh, speed test out. Yeah, I've used that. Actually, I bought me a brand new. Well, rephrase that. My wife bought me a new Dell laptop for my birthday last month, or beginning of, yeah, well, it's last month now. Anyways, and it's actually got a speed tester built into it. I've used it once when I was on my phone, and my phone usually does good. But you know, I've got like 22 gigs on my phone and 22 gigs on her phone in transfer. Uh, yeah, it's taken me a long time to figure out the apps too. And when we hit that 22 gigabyte, it takes and slows us down. So, you know, I'm good for a little bit to get on and download stuff, but I try not to do too much online because I get halfway through and then it drops. Yeah, I got. Oh, I will be right back. Gotta grab something. Oh, okay. And my hands ain't as steady as they used to be, so I've kind of decided that I'm pretty much going to have to at least use a monopod. Uh, you know, if my hands was steadier, I might could do something different, but they're not. So, therefore, I got to do what I got to do. Yeah, it froze up here for a second. Anyways, I had my monopod. I got it set up on here, and then got my camera. Set up like that. So when I come in, by the time I put my phone on here, you know, they got plenty of eyes looking at them. So if I take and you know, want to get their attention, they're definitely gonna know I'm recording. Yeah. Tell someone the other day on the feed, I said, I'm looking forward to the day they come out and ask me what I'm doing. I said, I'm just gonna look with a very serious face. Duh, making pizza. Thank you. Yeah, it's and welcome to the live feed. Dare to prepare. Yeah, thank you. You know, it's been. I've got a couple more cameras and stuff, and I got a digital still camera, Fujifilm, that I use also. It does awesome stills. It does video, but it does still so much better. And I just leave it for it because, unfortunately, it don't have an expandable a way to expand the batteries. So, you know, it just uses the double A's, and I use rechargeable, so they don't last a long time. So I just use it just to do stills. That way, it ain't got to stay on for a long time. VPNs. Yeah, I gotta watch because it's like my phone. I am so bad, but I'll get started trying to download one thing, and I'll go through 20 apps trying to find what I'm looking for. Then I got to go back and try to delete everything. Hey, good luck on finding them all. Hey, I don't blame you. Hey, do what we have to do? I used to piggyback off my damn neighbors constantly. They work nights, so it worked out good for me. When they go to work, I'd get on there and do what I wanted to do. And I made sure not to do anything illegal. I didn't want to bring anything down on them. So all I was doing is just getting on there, doing Facebook and YouTube and stuff like that. Sometimes I do Netflix. Yeah, I do that, but I wish I try to actually build a folder for that program and put it in there, so that way if I don't like it, I can go through and just delete the whole folder. And usually that works pretty good. Because I hate when you get a partial delete, and it's aggravating. It just looks bad. Takes up a bunch of space. Well, I've got a pretty decent, or at least one that I'm liking, program to do the uh, editing with. It's Magic Video Easy, MAGIK. I think that's how it's spelled. Hold on, just. Yeah, MAGIK. And it was very inexpensive. It does, it don't do the 3D stuff and whatever. If you want to pay more, you can get that will do it, but that one don't actually do it. But yeah, I'd like to have a lot better, intro and outro and stuff. Ain't figured that all out yet, but I will eventually. Hey, I'm still learning to do, and you probably been doing it longer than I have. Like I said, I've been doing this for about a month and a half, 2 months, something like that. And when I started, I had one camera, and that was the still camera. So I've had to buy everything, including the computer. And it's about wiped me out. My wife's been a saint about it. Thank God. Gotta love her. And I started out with the phone. I've got the Galaxy S7, not the Note, but just the regular, and which does a great job. I do what I can, doing the audits. I mean, yeah, I want it entertaining. I want it to look good and, be something presentable. But to me, it's not all about entertaining. I mean, I would rather every one of us go out and do these audits and, be just the most boring bunch, something like damn 90-year-old people would put online, just sitting there laughing at each other because we're acting fools. Okay, cool. Yeah, we sit there and we get the it's not about entertaining everybody. I mean, yeah, I'd like to be monetized. Who wouldn't? I'm not doing it for that. I'm not doing it for popularity. I don't care. If I was trying to do it for all that crap, I'd be, quitting my job and doing it full time. And the wife just gave me a go to hell look. Okay, so I'd never quit my job and do it full time, ever, because that would be very wrong and my wife would hate me for it. Yeah. You know, it's a good woman's hard to find. You know, usually you've been married to him for about a year before you find out that you thought it was a good woman, and all the time you were freaking wrong. Wrong answer. Now me and this one, you know, has been married now for God, what has it been, 20 years? Oh wait, no, 4 years. Sorry about that. And you know, she's been a saint. You know, when you drive a truck, you get bored, you know, and you want to have all these hobbies that you would have if you were at home. And, you know, you just don't have the, you don't have the place to do it. So, you know, you try to get little things that you can do. And then I got into this, and it's like, you know, this ain't a hobby. This is something that's about our rights and what we, you know, sticking up for what's right. And you know, she's been right behind me 100%, and hasn't complained if I, if I need to buy something or if I want to buy something to, you know, make my artist a little better. She's, hey, do what you need to do. And 22nd anniversary. That's pretty good. Dare to prepare. Yeah. Well, I got news for you. I was almost 22 when I got married the first time. And you know, so I got married then. That was a big one. That was a big mistake. Huge. That wasn't even a learning curve. I don't want no lot lizards. I have seen I've seen them, and I'm like, oh my God. I mean, you know, they come up and then they just blatantly outright lie through their tooth. Just straight out do it. I don't care. You know, hell, smile real big and lie right through that damn tooth. Time for another cigarette. What's the matter, Bob? Come on, you won't come up here and meet them. There you go. Say hi. Say hi. Okay. What is it? Hello there. Hello. Oh my goodness. What is it? Where'd your mama go? Where'd your mama go? Well, go get her. That was quick. Yeah, that's Bob. I got a video of Bob on my channel. I was out walking him one day and trying out my setup. And Joshua lying through his tooth. I know, I just hate when people do that. Yeah, Bob's a mess. He keeps us company, drives me crazy. He kind of takes up where my wife, you know, lets off. So, you know, they yeah, they're well, they're my life, you know, my wife and my dog. I'm lucky, you know, she likes to cuddle and he don't. That's a good thing. That'd be a whole lot worse if he didn't, she didn't. Especially when we live in a damn truck. So, you know, you pretty much Cuddling, well, you know, you really ain't got a choice. You got to cuddle. You either cuddle or, you know, you sleep. She sleeps on the front seat. And yeah, that don't work so well. Lord, I've been on here, or I didn't think I'd ever have an hour-long live feed. Oh, someone just popped back in. Oh, come on. Okay. Yeah, we got there it goes. I'm probably, you know, I will come on live do a live stream when we head out. I don't know if I'm going to do a live stream the whole time we're out, according to what the situation feels like. We're going to have there's going to be 3 of us that I know of. And well, thank you, Adjust Your Focus. I appreciate that. Hey, you know, it's just, hey, a bunch of friends get together and enjoy themselves. You know, that's what it's about. I don't care what anybody wants to talk about. You give it hell. You know, don't pick on people is all I ask. You know, little respect, that's all. But we're gonna have 2 up front and 1 doing backup camera. And at first, we're going to put his son on backup camera on the first couple, and then either he'll go do the backup or I will, probably him, and then I'll bring his son up and let him be one of the upfront guys, and just show him exactly how to do it, and this ain't no trick. All I'm doing is just being, you know, I'm just talking to y'all like I would anybody else. Hey, I'm a truck driver. You got to remember, I mean, it's me and my wife and the dog in the truck. And, you know, sometimes the wife, you believe it or not, it's hard to believe, but the wife actually gets tired of hearing my voice. That's weird. I know. I can hardly believe it myself. You know? But yes, she does. So, you know, I get it. It all builds up. When I do a live feed, I get to spill it out a little bit. You know, I get to share the wealth, but the knowledge. Yeah, y'all are so lucky. Oh, so you Michigan Mister, you say you're getting some storms your way? What general area are you from in Michigan, Michigan Mister? I ain't got my glass on. I think that's what it says. Oh, in Indiana? Okay. You're in Indiana? I go through Indiana all the time. I'm through there twice every week. Ann Arbor, Monroe. Well, I'm from downriver. My dad bought us a mobile home, and you know, he figured out that mobile was a good way to keep it, and so we did a lot of moving. I'm from down around Taylor, Riverview, G Course, Southgate. You know, we like I said, we moved a lot. Lincoln Park, lived there, and you know, until we moved to Tennessee, I was about 13 then. Oh, hey, now that ain't what I heard. I heard the only way that they could marry a goat, and that is if they've at least been married 4 times. It can only be the fifth. They figure if they figure it out with a real woman in 4 times, the fifth time, at least they can tie that one out in the damn yard and make it shut up. No, just playing with you. You grew up in Taylor? Yeah, we lived there a short time when I was really young. I was actually born in Trenton, Michigan. Uh, so yeah, not very good things come from Trenton. Found that out. that's where I, that's where I come from. But oh, a goat polygamist. Got you heard of them, huh? I always joke with people because I've been married so many times that I said, if I get married again, by God, if it don't work next time, I'm marrying a damn goat. Now, that way, if that bitch starts giving me a damn lip, I'll just tie her out in the damn pen somewhere. I did order something the other day. I don't know if I can get it to show up, but I will try. Oh, I ordered me some new shirts. Had them made. Unfortunately, I won't have them until I get to Omaha, back to the yard. Uh, but I really liked them. I thought, you know what? I think they'll serve a good purpose. Come on, you slow son of a bitch. Low. Thank you. Don't know. Hey, quit that. I didn't tell you to do that shit. And I know it's probably mirrored image for y'all, but it's basically, just News Now Across America on top, but then it's the recording audio and video. And that's on the front. And on the back, I got independent media. And I have somebody who's going to start making these for me. Of course, we put, if someone wants one, they put their name on it, on the front, or their channel. And they're going to start making them for me. And yeah, I thought it was a pretty good idea myself. All right, streaming silence. You have a good one. It's good to having you on here. Come back anytime. Yeah, I've been trying. My thing with the shirts was I wanted to have something to. I mean, okay, if they come walking up and ask me what I'm doing with that shirt on, I am liable to look at them and tell them they're a goddamn fool. That they got to be an idiot. If they got to ask, looking at that shirt, what am I doing? They got to be just about retarded. And I mean that, it's pretty simple. Here's your sign, people. So yeah, that was kind of my thinking process on that. The wife's got another one she was talking about that I might come up with, and it said something in the order of it's for the First and Second Amendment. Speak now or forever hold your peace, and the peace PIECE as in your gun. So we're thinking about coming up with something in that order. Yeah, I'll give you 3 guesses, and the first 2 don't count. Or as I said before, well, duh, making pizza. I do have a tendency to be a smartass. And I can't even blame it on truck driving because I've been a smartass since I was a teenager. Trust me, it got me in lots of damn shit. Didn't get me out of none of it, but it got me into it. So yeah, I mean, again, back to the whole provert thing. The whole process, thought process is skipped over. It just goes from the first inclination of a thought straight to the mouth. And yeah, you kind of puke it right out there in front of everybody, and everybody got to deal with it. But you know what? Nobody has ever had to wonder what the hell I think. Because you know what? I'll tell you, I don't give a shit. If you don't agree with me, you got that right. You got the right to disagree with me just as much as you want to. And that's perfectly okay. I'm not even going to ask you to agree with me. All I'm going to ask you to do is respect my decision. Shush. Little voice. Little voice. You're making too much noise. Anyways, yeah. Well, I'm gonna carry us up to about an hour and a half, and then close her down. I'll tell you, every one of y'all, it has been a blast. I have really enjoyed having y'all on here, and I understand. She don't like being on camera. I told her, I said, well, you don't have to be on camera. You can talk off of camera. That's fine with me. And if I don't really want her out there anyways, because she's got some health problems and has issues with mobility. So I don't need her out there, end up getting hurt or whatever. So when I'm doing a live feed, doing an audit or whatever, she's usually sitting in the truck, or if we're here, she'll be sitting in the motel, watching on her phone. So she'll know what's going on, even if she ain't there. And all right, Blue Ghost Media, I do appreciate having you here. I'm fixing to close this one here down and go see what else is going on. But like I said again, I have really appreciated every one of y'all being here, and hope to have y'all here again soon. So if y'all hadn't hit that like button, if you want to, I'd appreciate it. And if you have already, I still appreciate it. So I'm gonna go on and slide off here. I think it's time for us to get on the phone and start calling the Pizza Hut and see if I can talk him into fixing a pizza the way I want it. And y'all, I do appreciate it. God bless. Take care. Keep safe. As Black Label says, know your rights. Because if you don't know them, they're not going to tell you what they are. That's for damn sure. And, you know, we'll hopefully I'll have something on here. Probably be Monday. I'll get something listed on here for you, and we'll see how it turns out. So, all of y'all have a good, and hey, like I said, God bless and take care. So I'm fixing to shut her down. Thank you.